Hey everybody, I'm sorry I'm late getting on here. Uh it's been a hectic day. I've been trying to work my microphone, my little earpieces to record, but I couldn't do it. So I I had to come back and record this second video. I was trying to do it like that so like y'all won't hear no background noise in the back. Oh, excuse me if I'm moving. I hope y'all doing good out there. I see it's 99 degrees outside, which is hot. I hope y'all had a nice day. And I hope y'all stayed in due to the fact because it's so hot, you know. And I hope your children uh stayed in, or I hope they got in their food. Me myself, I ain't never learned how to swim. I always been scared to swim. Excuse me for moving my laptop. Um, but I was just like watching some stuff on YouTube last night, and I seen how that these two young ladies was on walking on city property, and then this man pulled. Now I'm not gonna even say it like that. This man harassed them for no apparent reason, and they called the police to tell the police about it. And the police throws the girl on the ground for no apparently reason. And see, this is where I sit there and say, I mean, everybody said that we come so far. I don't feel like that we come far enough because if we came far, none of that would have happened. I mean, I got it out. If you want to watch it, go to Queens Court, pull up T.S. Madison, and pull up Sophia McIntosh from Dallas. That's my girl, Sophia. I love to see her because she makes me holler. Queen Courts is the old show. I was bored last night, so I thought I stayed watching it. Matter of fact, yeah, I didn't go to sleep until like 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. That's why if y'all see my video and it's real short, and I didn't too much have nothing to say, that's why because I had to lay down because I was kind of tired. Um, but nonetheless, I mean, these two young ladies was walking on city property, wasn't bothering them. The people the people in the house was just kept on moving, kept it moving, kept it moving, kept it moving, kept it moving. And then what do they do? The men come outside and harass them. Why he harassing them? I don't know. But see, that's not the only video that they showed. They showed another video where this young minority lady sit there and messes with this other black person, this black African American lady, calls her all types of names out her back, out her name, and the lady was just like, "I called the police," and then she did she used the N word, and I was just like, and this is horrific, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. She did this in front of her children. Do you get me? In front of her child. She did the minority like lady did this in front of her child. I don't want to say her real name, you know what I'm saying? But she did in front of her child. And I was just saying, if you don't have no respect for yourself, at least have a little respect for your child. I watch it there and say, in this day and age, things that have not changed. And you can tell, look at Trayvon Morton, the security guard. The security guard thought just because Trayvon Morton was wearing a hoodie that he was a thug. I mean, I know a lot of people wear hoodies. I have some white friends of my own that wear hoodies. A hoodie is just a hoodie. It's a fashion statement, and I don't think it's fair that we be we be re represented of the clothes that we wear or the things that we do. Just because we wear a hoodie or because we wear a hat or because we wear our pants sagging, that shouldn't that should uh contemplate of who we are. That couldn't shouldn't define of who we are. That's what I'm trying to say. That the word define. That shouldn't define who we are because who we are is people that love one another. who we are as people that just trying to make it in this world and trying to survive. So when the when that happened to Trayvon Martin, the nation was stunned, appalled, because he was only a child. A child didn't even get to enjoy his life, and that's sad. And to Trayvon parents, I wasn't doing YouTube then like I am now, so my heart goes out to y'all. And they ever since he's passed, they have been doing different causes and different things for his death. And I think that's good. I think we should do something, some kind of activist to stop the gun shooting, to stop the violence. I mean, it doesn't make no sense. It's like we not getting nowhere in life. Only thing we doing is killing one another. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just not talking about for the police officers. I'm not talking about for the security guard. I'm talking about us as people in general. We need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not good, and God ain't liking it. We walk around here laughing and cheesing and grinning and thinking everything is funny. Everything is not funny. Excuse me, y'all. That was my phone. Everything is not funny. God don't like when we do wrong, and God don't like when we harm His children. Uh, that just like I don't know the other guy. I want to say George. I don't know his last name because I don't want to crucify his name and I don't know it. But I know that he was the one that stuck up under that car. And if any of y'all know his last name, could y'all comment down below and let me know? And that's just like all of them shootings that happened in the grocery store, and all the shootings that happened in that school. And I think at one time, oh yes, I never forget. One time it was a bombing. I don't know if it was in Addison or Plano. It was in one of them schools. It was just horrific. Kids is killing kids. You know what I'm saying? So, what are we teaching our children? Are we teaching them how to murder one another, or are we just we teaching them I mean, what I I'm lost for words. I don't know what are we teaching them, because right now I'm just not understanding what we're teaching them. And like the girl actually was walking on city property and called the police and thought that the police was going to help them. And instead of them helping her, that police officer threw her to the ground and and try to handcuff. And the poor girl was just hollering, y'all. She was just hollering. It brought tears to my heart. It brought tears to my eyes. The poor girl was just hollering. I don't think she was saying, I just wanted to go home to check on my child. My phone had died. That's all I wanted to do. Uh, and then her best friend asked the police officer what was his name. He wouldn't give the name, because you know why he wouldn't give her his name, because he know he was in the wrong. And then on top of that, y'all, it was um three other officers there. It was two male officers, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a woman officer. So they did not do nothing to help this lady. They did not tell this police officer to stop. But what I did like was the fact that, well, I liked it, but it was like something that Sophia McIntosh said that made sense. Sophia said that back in the day we had the same cameras. They is not here to help us. They here to help them. That's why they have them cameras, to help themselves, to keep themselves out of trouble. And which is true. Now it's good that you have somebody walking with you, and it's your friend, your best friend, or even somebody that you know where they can take photos or take had their camera on and something did happen. Why I say that is because that will protect you in court. They'll let the court and them know, okay, well wait a minute. You threw this person to the ground. This person didn't do nothing. She asked you for your help. But you also have to be careful about that because dealing with the law, it could come to the fact to where they can sit there and say, the law could snatch that phone or that camera or whatever you got in your hand out of your hand. So you have to be careful dealing with these people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, I think it's me personally. I think it's safe if you have somebody go. If you walking down the street, you have somebody walking with you because I think that's safe for you. I think that's the best thing that you could do because racism, who we thought was gone and that was back in the day, racism's still here. Racism hasn't went away. We wants to believe that it went away, but racism ain't went away. I mean, if the transgender women and the gay men is still being ridiculed against and racism against, that lets you know the black communities is still being it. Ain't nothing has changed. And it's nothing that is going to change. It's something that we gotta have to do about it. We can't just sit around here and wait for people for somebody else to do about it or wait for the politicians to do about it. We got to do something about it. We got to do something about it as people. So that's why I sit there and say, and then another thing, oh trust me, it's gonna be something done about it. You just gotta keep prayed up, stay prayed up, and keep your head in that Bible, and keep the faith because without the faith you have nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because God is good and God is love. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where these other people get to understand this at. You know what I'm saying? So just keep the faith and keep doing what you're doing and keep prayed up. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get on here and say what I had to say. I had recorded this video before, but it didn't record it because it didn't have no sound. So what I did is I went back and thought I'd do it now. And so in that statement, I wanted to thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for y'all prayers. And I want y'all to stay prayed up and keep hydrated. And tell the kids to join the pool. And I love y'all. And I see y'all back on here around about, I'm going to say about 10 o'clock or 10:30. Bye.